We out here. Uh, Hooking up the bike. You feel me? Just got some fresh brakes the other day. Put them on, but the brake wire was a little jacked up. As you can see, all the way down here, it starts to unwind. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, there it is. But yo, you feel me? I think like it was sometime this week. I was making a video about, you feel me, a jack of all trade, whatever, master of none. But in times like these, right, having the capacity, you feel me, in these times where we can do or go wherever the fuck we want, because of the political system around us controlling our life and shit. We can kind of feel we can feel useless sometimes, right? Because we don't got shit to do. We don't got shit to do. I didn't even find some place to put this thing. But sometimes we can feel useless because we either don't have shit to do, or we have things to do, but we lack the capacity to do those things, and that can kind of that can put us in a hole sometimes as well, right? Ain't nothing worse than for a man than to feel useless, or like he serves no purpose or value to his family or to the people around him or to even himself. So, and mind you, fixing bikes, dealing with bikes was something that I picked up at, I think, 14 or 15, when I started really hanging out outside and riding bikes and going miles away from the house and not worrying about what my parents or my mother really thought. But yeah, man, I picked this little jack up almost more than 10 years ago, man. And look, here I am today at 29. You feel me? I don't have to go and pay somebody fucking $50 or $20 or $100 to do a little job that literally it cost me $4 to buy this little piece of wire, and I'd probably spend 5 times, if not 10 times that, to get somebody else to put it on. When it doesn't take much, man. It just takes sense, not common sense. You feel me? Because if you had common sense, then you would be like the common people, which is motherfuckers living by society's order and rule, right? We're not all very common. We're actually very uncommon. We're like each other, like one another, but at the same time very different in certain ways. But if I had remained, you feel me, dependent or wanting to be dependent upon other people, and if you do the same, then you don't grow as much. You don't grow as much. The more dependable you make yourself upon yourself, the more valuable you become to yourself and to others. But the more that we allow ourselves, right? Because I can't just talk about you or whatever. The more that we allow ourselves to depend upon other people for help, for assistance on everything, you feel me? For us feeling good about ourselves, the less valuable we are to ourselves and to others. So we must really just become self-reliant, as Ralph Waldo Emerson put in his book, right? Self-reliance. You have to be trust in yourself. You feel me? Self-trust, self-dependence, self-reliance, and in a sense, I believe, you feel me? That's my belief, that if we can become whole as individuals, we can solve a lot of the collective problems that we see in the world going on right now, that we feel so incompetent and impotent towards having an effect on right now in our current predicament. So I say, if you don't like what's going on in the world, then look at yourself and see what in yourself you don't like. You feel me? Because more likely than not, you feel me, 9 times out of 10, what you dislike in the world has also a lot to do with something in yourself that you're not good with. You feel me? It can be overeating. You feel me? It can be the fact that you may be more of a procrastinator than you are of a doer. You feel me? You may be more prone to your negative habits than you are to be in control of those negative habits. You may be more greedy than you are charitable. I don't know. You may be a little more rude to people than you are kind, more wrathful than you are tempered. You may be a person that enjoys being entertained more than you enjoy coming up with creative ways and visions and goals of a better life for yourself and for your life. So it all depends, man, and it all really starts with our desire to be valuable, to be useful, because I feel like, yo, one of the things that has given me the most purpose and which has allowed me to develop my spirit and to feel so spiritually nourished has been making myself useful, not just to myself, but to people, right? And yo, like, yo, we can all relate when it comes to like helping other people, right? Like nobody likes to be nobody likes being bothered, and nobody likes feeling like, oh, people only call me when they need me. Fact is, yo, we only reach out to other people when we fucking need them. If we don't need somebody, we usually don't reach out, and I'm the same way. So, but when people reach out to me, um, I help, and though it may feel like a bother at first, I'm able to talk to myself and be like, yo, what are you talking about? Like, didn't you want this? Didn't you want people asking you for help? All right, so go out and help and feel good about it, and embrace it, man. Embrace the suck, embrace the uncertainty, and just live life. And yeah, man, this is what we came here to do. So do it. And we'll get back to this bike. Hopefully this video, boom, lit up a light bulb in somebody out there. Um, what's your name down here? Matt Cabezas. Good looks. Thanks on the support and encouragement. To everybody else, hey, have a great rest of this Wednesday and embrace the communication that this Wednesday brings. You feel me? Wednesday is the day of Mercury. Mercury is the first planet from the sun. In Greek, it's known as Hermes. You feel me? The messenger, the communicator. So use this day, you feel me, to communicate whatever message of love, of peace, of encouragement that you have for somebody else out there, man. And yeah, man, keep living and keep doing right. Eventually things will fall in line, you feel me? Stay on that path, you feel me? So when the package that the universe wants for you to receive gets there, you haven't left that location, that address, and you can get it a lot more quicker, right, than would otherwise be possible if you didn't. So that's all I got for you guys, man. I'll see y'all later. Hey, ain't no biggie, Christian. You have a great rest of your day too, my brother. One to all.